Hi, I'm Elisa, and I haven't uploaded to this channel in 3 years. That feels absolutely insane to say. I remember sitting down to film some of my last videos and being really excited and interested in YouTube, and I never lost my interest in YouTube at all. I have been a dedicated YouTube watcher since I was 16, and that has not changed. But I lost my joy of filming and editing in the last 3 years. I want to blame many things, but it's probably a huge combination of all of them. I got a boyfriend, I got a cat, I started taking Lexapro, and immediately lost interest in everything that brought me joy. However, I have made it a goal in 2025 to find my hobbies again, find the things that I liked doing on my own that didn't cost money, and I am bringing this back. I'm bringing this back with a few caveats. I had 2 YouTube channels. I had a book channel and I had a beauty, lifestyle, whatever you might call it, channel, and I was really hard on myself whenever I would set very strict posting rules and schedules for myself, and when I ultimately did not meet those, I would get really down on myself and feel a lot of shame about it, and I don't know who I'm competing with. I'm not doing this because I want to become an influencer. I'm not doing this because I want to make a bunch of money. I'm doing this because I find it fun, and it's a way to talk about beauty, books, personal finance, and all of my other interests, and I'm not doing it to monetize, basically. So my focus has shifted, and that means I am combining my channels. I am no longer going to have a separate book channel. So all of my book videos are going to be uploaded here. So if I have popped back up into your subscription feed, thanks. I'm sure you just forgot about me, let's be honest. If you now unsubscribe, I totally understand, because who the hell am I? However, if you want to stick around, I am looking to revamp my 2025, well, I guess it wasn't 2025 at the time, my year-long low buy / no buy. I uploaded a 2022 no buy rules video and then promptly stopped posting on this channel and promptly failed my no buy. So I'm giving myself less strict rules this year. But beyond that, I will be project panning again. I will be trying to really use my collection and see what I like, see what I don't like, instead of just having so much makeup that I don't touch. I know under consumption is super popular, but this is a journey that I have been on for a while now, and I think this is the first time that I feel a real personal determination, not only because of inflation and politics and the economy and everything else, but also because I got engaged in mid-December. So I'm now planning a wedding, and personal finance has now become somewhat of a must now. So I have this newfound dedication to using the things that I have, not spending money, and finding fulfillment with what's already in my life, and finding joy and happiness in hobbies and other things that are not shopping or going to get fast food and things like that. So I am rediscovering my hobbies this year. I hope you will join me on this journey, and I really appreciate it if you do. If not, I totally get it. But because I am also combining this channel with my booktube channel, I am going to be talking about books. Obviously, I will be talking about my favorite books of 2024, my least favorite books of 2024. I read 98 books in 2024. I unfortunately did not hit my goal of 100, but that is okay. I will be talking about books that I am decluttering, books that I am allowing into my life, reviews, reading vlogs, stuff like that. I really want to experiment a little bit more. I think I was super worried about what other people would think on this channel, and I'm kind of over that. I'm just gonna do whatever I want, and if it is cringy or annoying, sorry, but this is for me and this is for my enjoyment, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm almost definitely super rusty. The editing is probably going to be atrocious. Bear with me if you'd like to. So I've definitely touched on a lot of my 2025 goals in this video, but I really want to do kind of a wrap-up list of those goals just so that I have something to look back on at the end of this year to see how I did. So as far as reading goes, we'll start with that one. I would like to read 100 books, actually read 100 books, and I would like to make a dent in my extremely large physical TBR. As you can see behind me, I own a lot of books, and unfortunately for me, about 485 of those books, don't quote me on that, might be a couple off, are unread. And that is a kind of disgusting number of books to own that are just sitting there. And I know a lot of people really want to have a collection of books and they keep every book they've read and they love the idea of having a library. I used to be that way for sure. Well, I've always had very limited space, and I am just outgrowing things really, really quickly. I moved in with my boyfriend 2 years ago and got these IKEA shelves, and I'm growing out of them. So I need to rein it in, do some decluttering. I realized a lot about my reading last year, and I think I might talk about that in a different video. But reading goal, cut down that TBR. I don't want to set a specific number. I would just really like to not be panicked when I look at my TBR number anymore. That would be my main goal, beyond just reading books. I would also really like to focus on reading books that I'm excited about and kind of ignoring the length. I think last year I really focused on reading short books to try to up my numbers, and I ended up having a really mediocre reading year that it was really hard for me to think of my favorite books. And when I look back at last year, my favorite part of last year as far as reading goes was the very beginning when I was just picking things up because I was excited about them, and those were my best books. So no more being scared of the 800-page book, no more just picking up a 120-page book because it's short. I want to pick things up that I'm excited about regardless of length. Like I said, I want to rediscover my hobbies. Part of that is restarting YouTube. I would also like to get back into things like, I used to love to scrapbook when I was really little, and I kind of want to try that out again. Coloring, I find that very nice. Just kind of things to get myself off of my phone. I love decluttering and organizing, and to be honest, I lost that a lot in the past couple of years, and I want to get back into it. Pretty much just doing things for me. I have really held on to the habit of reading, but everything else has been heavy phone use, and I really want to get off my phone, so I guess it's a 2-for-1 in that I want to rediscover some hobbies or discover some new hobbies and get off my phone. My screen time is atrocious, so I do have some fun videos in mind. I'm sure you've seen them, like reading instead of being on my phone, things like that. I want to lose 20 more pounds. I lost 20 pounds in 2024 and I would like to lose 20 more. Part of my hesitance to come back to YouTube was that I had gained a substantial amount of weight while on Lexapro, and also just no longer dating and being comfortable in my relationship. And yeah, I would like to lose some of that weight. Not even just for the visual part of it. I know, like, getting married and stuff, there's a lot of pressure on that, but also because I want to feel healthier. I definitely noticed especially before I lost that 20 pounds, I was so out of shape, I was so out of breath so quickly, and I don't want that anymore. I want to focus on strengthening my body. That's another thing. I always avoid strength training, and I would like to really look into it because I don't think I've ever actually given it a shot. But yeah, I would like to continue on my weight loss journey, which I may post about here. I'm not totally sure. We'll see. I'm gonna touch quickly on this, but I want to begin writing my book. This has been a goal for the past probably decade, and I have put it off, but as a part of rediscovering my hobbies as well, I want to restart the novel. Personal finance, I obviously am restarting a low buy. I'll probably have a separate video on my low buy rules coming out shortly. But beyond that, obviously, I have to plan a wedding and then pay for a wedding, me and my fiance. So cutting back on things is important. Attacking debt is important. Kind of just lowering the amount of minimum payments I make every month so that I can have a steady cash flow toward this wedding would be great. My goal is $20,000 worth of debt. I'm going to do a video about my debt journey, which is terrifying. But that is credit cards, my car loan, and then a personal loan I took out to pay off the credit cards. Yes, I have been fascinated by personal finance for the last probably 3 to 4 years, and I have continually fallen off the horse. I want to stop doing that. I want to buckle down. I want to not rice and beans it, but I want to focus heavily on paying off that debt so that I can help fund that wedding without going into more debt. So those are my 2025 goals. I'm super excited to be back. I have no idea what this video is going to look like or seem like or feel like. I have very little idea of what this channel will look like as I continue. I'm excited to experiment, to play around, and to just kind of rediscover why I liked this so much. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well and are joining me on this. If you finish this video, which would be so crazy and I'd be so very grateful for that, please leave me a butterfly emoji. I'm not sure why, but go ahead, do that. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all the normal stuff, and I will see you guys again really soon. Bye.